Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a 2014 F-150 super nice Lariat edition for a super nice guy. Here's what we've got. We've got a dent that hit the mirror of the car it was parked next to. This door opened up into the mirror of a car. Had a little scuff, got that out. So I tried to access through one of these little holes. It's not happening. There's a double skin there and there's just a braced wall. I rolled down the window, braced it open, and tried to access it with my little hook tool. Didn't try the J-hook, but just knowing how braced up it was, there's a plate that goes all the way around this handle. So what I'm gonna do is I've got the glue system all warmed up, and we've got the Get a Grip product here, the umbrella on for us to keep it nice and shaded. It's a beautiful day. We're out here in nature. And I think I'm just going to start with this Atlas Chronos crease tab and a little bit of tab weld glue and just see if I can get the majority of this dent out. And I'm going to go lengthwise with it, and we're going to pull it fairly quickly. Let's see if the lifter will grab it and not be bumped off by the handle. Handle's kind of in the way. But let's give it a nice little slow tug. Okay. A little bit of ISO. And now I think that moves some metal. And I don't know how your vision is on this one, but I'm going to adjust the board. Since I know the window's going to be up and staying up, I can get right on here, see a little bit more of it. And it looks like a little triangle now rather than a line. So we actually moved a little bit of metal. Let's come in here for pull number 2, guys. And at this point in the video is when I say, I sure do appreciate everybody that clicks on this video. I really do. If you guys don't mind hitting the subscribe button, it sure helps out the channel. We always love to see the channel grow, and we're almost at 10,000. Thank you for all of the new subs. We love to see the family grow. So let's do this. And we're running with no microphone today. We have a new studio mic, but we don't know how to use it, so figuring it out. Oh, that was a nice snap. Okay. Grab a little bit of ISO. And grab a little bit of coffee. Take a look at that. So what we did, guys, is we brought up the whole center of this dent basically to flush. That's where I want it. Before obviously it's got a crest, not a high crest, but it just crested the center of that dent. Before I actually tap that down and break it out into another dent and pull it again, I'm gonna try another little gangrene with just a tiny spot of glue to see if I can get this lower edge out. Now let's give it a nice pull, fairly quick. Good snap. 70% of the time the tab falls on the ground because I'm careful like that. Yeah, now I think we moved a little bit of that lower edge. There we go. So I'm going to do the same thing on the top, and then I'm going to tap that center down. We've spent this whole dent with no tapping yet. Please excuse the background noise. Sounds like a dream lifter going over us. But it's, what it is. It's the big plane. Biggest plane in the world, guys. What a tow truck is to a car, a dream lifter is to a plane. Okay, so now that top edge moved a lot. Now we've got, I sure appreciate you guys sticking with us through this whole process, but you know what? Now we've got about 10 or 15 minutes worth of tapping, pulling. This dent's gonna take about 25-30 minutes total. It wasn't a large dent, but it is complicated because of the length and the stretch. So I think what we're gonna do now, guys, is give you some speedy footage and go around if we do that. Or if not, what we're gonna do is just show a little bit more of the process and then bring you back for the end result in just a bit. Okay guys, we're back. This whole entire dent had to be done with glue pulling. We have a tiny little bit that's still left. The customer saw it, he's already super happy with it, so he says, yeah, that looks great. And I could pull on this one and pull on this one, and it's just gonna tighten it up, and then when I tap it down, it's gonna do the exact same thing. That's where that last little bit of stretch metal is. Normally, I use these gangrene tabs, and I did use the Atlas Chronos crease tab a lot to get it up, bring it up, tap it back down. We ended up with, I'd say, 85 to 90%. I don't want to beat myself up too bad over it. The customer's already happy with it, but still, I wish that that last little bit would have came out. I tried accessing it from the window, trying to find, fishing out for a little hole and stuff. Could not get to it. But other than that, we just used the glue pull system and went with it for as much as we could get. Had the Get a Grip product on here, the umbrella, and there we go in the natural light. Ends up looking pretty darn good. So if you guys like the video, hey, hit us up with a like, subscribe, toggle the little bell, and you'll be notified every time we make new video. Other than that, hey, I'll just say the thing. This has been PDR, and I'm out. Peace.